I pulled out an AR because I thought they had rifles, but that's on me. Bro, every fucking situation, bro. I just like, dude, I'm just like...
Where's their office?
Dude, I'm tired of it, man. Listen, I say we just go to Arc Raiders and we chill on RP for a little bit. I just constantly make a decision and we go in and like, it's just like, dude, I'm just tired of it, bro. But at the same time, it's part of the RP. We have to go with it. I'm not going to do that. What the fuck? What the hell? I'm not going to scream at her. What the hell? Sky, don't time anybody out. It's fine. Just stop telling me what she said in character, guys. Then come ask for a job back tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't have my pistol out, but I also didn't shoot them, right? I'm not a piece of shit, right? Like I could have shot back, but instead I didn't because that would mean I have to use my class 3 on them. So. Oh, 100%. Yeah. 100% is just RP. But I'm tired of this conflict shit because we make decisions, you know? Like, tell me how that situation would have played out any differently. We don't have enough units, but we're detaining fucking Chang gang. Like, what do you mean? The call originally should have been, hey, I know we see the guy with the puffer jacket outside the cubby, but we're literally on the gang turf. Let's not detain him. Let's leave it be and keep going. What did you think was going to happen? What do you think was going to happen when you said, let's detain Zakid from Chang gang?
667 en route.
What did you think was going to happen? He was going to cooperate? No, they're going to shoot us. That came with the territory. The moment that we said no, detain him, and we tackled him and cuffed him, before he even went in,
Just remember, guys, airdrop.
before he even went into the cubby, they were gonna plan on shooting. Like, well, what do you mean? You know? Like, what do you like? What are we talking about? I'm getting fired. Dude, if I get fired over this shit, that'd be crazy. But, like, what did we expect the outcome of that situation was going to be? Like, let's be honest. Not getting fired, guys. Relax. And if I do, whatever. It is what it is. It's just a video game. But at the end of the day, though, like, for me to be in trouble for a call that wasn't even mine and no one said don't go inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you...
9333 to dispatch. Be on the lookout for a tan in color. Look
You
like
know?
a Porsche with a high top spoiler. Aggressive driving.
I'll be honest, Tink. Can you let me know what you're smoking going into the cubby with some weed?
Last seen
are
heading
you
northbound
talking
Great
about?
Ocean Highway passing Chumash.
Going into the cubby was, guys, a fleeing felon. Nobody was in the cubby. Nobody was in there. I turned the corner. Nobody was in there. It was just Zakid alone. He ran into the cubby. I have to pursue the suspect. If they would have said break off, don't go inside, we were already committed, and I could barely hear her on radio. Like her saying, what was it, chat? We don't have enough units for this. We're already almost inside, you know? You know what I'm saying? So like, we'll see what happens. But whatever, dude. At the end of the day, I didn't hear it got to break off at all. She never said that. Yeah, thanks, Lane. Appreciate it. Thanks for telling everybody what I told you. Yeah, because I'm always in this office. Like, all the time.
It's not my fault.
I know, but, like, what do we think was going to happen when we're detaining a Chang gang member outside the cubby? Like, what do we think was going to happen? You think running inside the cubby was their decision to shoot? No. It was going to happen. What do we think was going to happen? I didn't make that call. I'm just following an order.
Where is she?
I have no idea. But let's see what happens, I guess. Like, dude, man. What the hell are we waiting for?
Fuck if I know. I'm just here to listen.
Oh, shit. If I get fired, Lane, 07. It was nice knowing you.
I'm sure I'll see you again. Excuse me while I smoke my 87 cigarettes.
There you go, yeah. Enjoy it, man.
Ugh.
You never hit me back, bro. I thought you were gonna do the thing.
Which
I
one?
emailed you.
You did?
Yeah, I emailed you, dude.
Oh. Oh shit. I'm way too invested in Arc Raiders for that.
That's literally what I'm telling you about. That's literally what that is.
No, you said Battlefield
Oh,
BR.
my bad. I meant the other one. My bad.
Well,
I meant
of
that
course I
one.
didn't
I
respond
meant
to
that one.
Battlefield
My bad.
BR.
My bad. It was Arc. My bad. Arc. Right. Yeah, yeah. You'd get mad at me though.
What?
I do
What,
a lot
in
of
Arc?
I do a lot of trolly shit, not to our teams, but to other people.
Oh, I don't give a shit about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Long as we win fights, I don't care.
Oh no, yeah, we're definitely one of those, bro. I'm pretty damn good at that. Now the bots and shit attacking us all at once, that's kind of crazy.
What you gotta do is disengage from them and get underneath something.
Well, I mean, I was taking out the
Or
big one. What's the big one with missiles
just-
on top of it with a heavy gun
The
on it?
Bastion,
It crawls, or it like has legs underneath it, and it's big and it
the
rotates.
Bastion, or the Bastion or the Leaper.
Sebastian. I almost got one of those out, and then I took out my hammer and started swinging it. It's actually kind of funny. I jumped on top of it, dude, and started hammering the top.
Its legs are the weak spots where its little knee joints.
Yeah, yeah, that's what we're
It's like-
taking out. They're highlighted yellow. You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she's talking to Forte too.
I'm gonna let you sit on ice. I'm gonna go listen to that.
All right, man. Yeah, I can't figure out who can remove them. I already heard prison, but I was hoping like outside of prison. No, I couldn't hear her. Like, what am I supposed to do when people are yelling over me? My radio's already at 30-40%. You know what I'm saying? I already know where it's at. Don't delete the comments, guys. You're good. I already know where it's at. I know prison, but I mean in character. Like, I can't hear her say we don't have enough units or whatever. What was it she said? I can't remember. She said, yeah, he's running it. He's running inside. We don't have enough units for this. We don't have the units for this. Yes. What does that mean? That can be like, that could be many different things though. Like, you got to say, don't go in or break off. But the moment that they said, yeah, we have to detain him, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I didn't find them at the cubby. I didn't go to the cubby. You guys did. You know, like, they went to the cubby. They found Zakid standing outside. I didn't find him. They said, we have to detain him. So you know what I did? I went to go detain him. Like, bro, how am I, like, catching flack from doing that? You know, like, I feel like I'm always in this fucking office, dude. And if they fire me, whatever, bro. Like, dude, we'll go do something else. Like, quite frankly, I'm tired of always being in this office anyway. Like, dude, honestly. Like, I'm just so tired of being in this office all the fucking time, bro. Like, every fucking decision, like, it's not my fault what's going on with Chang Gang. Like, dude. You know? Maybe it's time to jump on the Arc Raiders wagon like everybody else. But I love RP, man. I do. I love RP. I like playing Tinker. I love playing Cop. We have an amazing community. You know what I'm saying? Like, but damn, bro. Out of the long period of time of me being on Prodigy, this is the first department that I'm always in the... I've never been in the office this much. Ever, bro. I got the most strikes here, most suspensions here, the most times disciplined, the most time being in the office. Bro, I'm not joking. Might be your last time. Well, whatever, dude. It is what it is, chat. It is what it is. We move on.
Rocky.
Yes, miss. I'm just sure.
How you doing, Rocky?
I'm okay. Alright.
Hi, boy.
They should review your body
hell do you
cam,
want?
not just hers. Is that what they're doing?
Who are you talking to like that?
I was talking to you.
That's fucking disrespectful, you fat bitch.
Okay.
I don't
have
do a
good
lot
day.
of drama and conflict.
Fuck you.
Yeah, honestly, I did not hear you, Sheriff. And I wouldn't, if you ever heard you, I wouldn't have done it.
Oink oink, fucking pig.
Okay. Rocky,
I love community policing.
we have a chain of command for you. Yeah. What I heard on the radio. I agree. You want to tell me why? Which part? What you said to your sergeant. I don't remember what I said. To be honest, blew my ears out. I don't think anybody did.
Can't really hear.
I can't. You stand right here.
Sort of telling off on an active channel.
Yeah, just stand right here.
Walk me through what happened. Somebody call me a dog.
Well, it was twice. I mean, the dog was kind of valid, but still, that's your sergeant, Rocky. That's your
Honestly?
fucking sergeant, you know?
I thought he was bantering. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, the first time was acceptable, but the second time you were starting to actually crash out on him.
No, I wasn't. I was making a joke. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I wasn't.
Yeah, but
I wasn't
when
mad.
people hear you yell like that and they don't know you, Rocky, over the radio, what is that?
Or you're on crack if you think I'm gonna get my own police department. You're literally on drugs.
Yeah.
If you really think that's ever gonna happen.
I have to make an example. It does not stand here. You know that.
Okay.
I can forgive the cubby because you didn't hear. And you were just trying to back up a fellow deputy.
Yeah, if you
It's
didn't
what
run in
I
there, I'd
trained
fuck
into.
you up.
Yeah.
To be fair, I didn't even fucking hear her say that.
To do, which is back people up, but especially if you didn't hear me. But that type of shit, where you're talking back to sergeant, stuff like that, you gotta keep it to one-on-one, not on the radio, where everybody can hear you. All right?
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
Because people don't always understand.
Keep in mind, there's new deputies on the radio that are learning how we talk to each other. Doing something like that completely stunts me.
And a couple of them are already back talking. I yelled at one earlier today for back talking. We're a
I hear
family,
you.
yes, but first we are a department. There needs to be standards. Go off duty. We'll see you tomorrow. Strike for insubordination will be issued.
Alright. Thank you. Oh, you let me out.
You lock the door.
I got you, Rocky. Let's get Tank. You ready? Sergeant? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay. All right. Sergeant Tinker. What I'm hearing is a lot of stuff. What I need to know right now is why you ran into the cubby when the sheriff of the department you work for told you not to do it.
I never heard that on radio.
Why didn't you hear it?
Yeah, you want me to tell you from my POV what happened?
Please.
I was driving nowhere near where the sheriff and whoever else was over there said they spotted the vehicle involved. The guy with the puffy jacket on Chang Gang's territory outside the cubby. They said, we have to detain. The sheriff said, he's there. We have to detain him. I go to detain him. He goes running in the cubby. There's no one else to be around. Fleeing felon. I pursue. The guy in front of me is yelling on top of his lungs. I did not hear anything of pull off, do not go inside. I never heard any of that, like whatsoever. If I would have heard that, I would have listened to a direct order. I did not hear that at all. I let him know that I was in there. It was just him and I in there, no one else. The shots started coming out from outside the street where the other vehicles were. And then a car pulled in and they started shooting at us. I'll be honest with you. The moment that we went to detain that individual out front of the cubby, that's when the shots were going to start ringing. Not when I entered the cubby. But again, I never heard the sheriff say, don't go inside. Not once did I hear that.
Tell me this, Sergeant. When has it ever been a good idea to walk headfirst into the cubby with no plan, no units except one other, I think 3? When has that ever been a good idea?
What do you mean? Are we talking about the fleeing felon
I
of
mean
one individual
exactly
going
what
in?
I mean.
Anybody
is walking
should
into the cubby. Excuse me. When walking into the cubby, is it a good idea at all in any capacity?
So one person runs inside. We have multiple units on foot. We're not going to pursue the one suspect? Like,
That is a barricaded and easily held location. You could have pulled out, got an idea. And as a sergeant, you should have at least a brain cell to rub together
well, okay.
to understand that.
We're not going to use the brain cell thing. Anybody would have done the
No,
same
you
exact
got
thing.
3 of my deputies hurt today.
I did not get 3 of the
including the
deputies
sheriff.
hurt. What did was the people who wanted to detain the CG member on their block. Like what idea and what world is it that not detaining somebody on someone's territory out front? That's like going to ESB, going outside the front door and detaining one of them. The moment that they were outside that cubby and they're on the sidewalk, the decision was made. That was before I even went in the cubby. So I'm taking blame for me following a direct order to detain somebody. And then now we're trying to push because I went into the cubby is what caused mass panic and chaos. But it's more or less the fact that I disobeyed a direct order in which I never heard. If the sheriff would have said, hey, do not go in, I wouldn't have went in. I wouldn't have pursued. But any officer doing their job in the line of duty, a fleeing felon going inside the doors there, when I looked around, there's nobody around. I was followed by another unit to pursue the individual, and when we did go inside, nobody was even there. I get what you're saying, but
It just doesn't make sense to me. It just
okay.
doesn't.
Then I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to tell you of my actions.
I want to hear. I'm trying to understand.
No, I told you my actions. I was following a direct order.
As the training sergeant, as the person who does our tactical trainings,
Yeah.
do you really think running in alone with Rocky, who you guys already got into it on the radio?
I see where you're getting at. I'll be honest. I stand by my decision. And now, if the order was made not to go in, I would absolutely listen to you. I wouldn't just neglect your order and just do what I want. I didn't hear the sheriff say anything. I really didn't. I had Zakid or whoever the masked person was yelling at the top of their lungs, and I was pursuing the suspect. I would have made that decision 10 times over. And I think, and I've saw it many times before by other units do it. I've seen it happen many different times in other scenarios, many different people. I'm not here to point blame and say, oh, because they did it, I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I feel like I made the right choice. With a fleeing felon, one individual, one suspect. Yes, it's in Chang territory, but we are already there. We already broke that threshold. We're literally on their property detaining one of their gang members. The decision was already made when we detained him there on the property.
What's going on, bud?
So, I mean,
The
again,
part that I'm lacking is that you have to think tactically here, and you failed to do so. They walked directly into a heavily defendable position where they could have peeks. You said you saw nobody.
I get what you're saying,
You
but
know- you
I get
know
what
they
you're
could hide
saying.
anywhere, right?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're trying to justify. I get it, but we have many different scenarios where some people have made very similar decisions that I have. And we can talk about trainings in, like we can talk about tactical decisions all day long. Like I have many different situations that took place with dates, names of people who've made untactical decisions many different times. But we all know why I'm here. This isn't because I went into the cubby. This is because you think that I disregarded an order. In which case I didn't. And I truly, firmly believe whether that was me or Croc, that decision to pursue that suspect would have been the exact same. I get what narrative or what decision you're saying about fortified peaks. You could say the same thing about being on the main street. They're on top of the rooftops. We're literally there on their property to begin with. Like, I just... The decision for them to shoot happened immediately when we were there to detain Zakid. Or whoever that masked guy was. And I'm going to be honest. I didn't hear you on the radio. I would have listened to you.
Yeah, I said we don't have the units to follow him in.
I didn't hear that. I truly didn't. Otherwise, I would have backed off, so...
I do own the fact that I made the call for the sidewalk. I will own that 100%. However, what I always fail to hear from you, Tinker, is yes, ma'am, or yes, sir. Every single time we try to talk to you, it's some other excuse. You get defensive. Every single time. Without fail, I'm willing to hear a side. You know I am. But there's a certain point where you have to fall in line. This is your undersheriff talking to you, and you will speak to him with respect. Just how I commanded Rocky to speak to you with respect.
I'm sorry that, ma'am, that you think that I don't say yes sir or no ma'am, but I stand on the toes of
There it
yes
is again.
sir, no ma'am. No,
There it
I'm
is
not.
again.
I'm not defending my. Okay, so my question is here: when I'm sitting here being told that I'm doing something, I'm not allowed to say my point of view. I'm not allowed to show like what's going on because, quite frankly, I've been in this office many different times over different people telling you guys things, and then just for it to get shut down and be like, "Oh yeah, all right, my bad," and then we go back out. Like I fully get it. Listen, like I'm very respectful. I think I'm beyond respectful, and I try to listen to you guys and do as you're telling me. I don't not respect you. I don't understand. I'm just so confused right now because now we're going on to this thing of the disrespect and falling in line. I've been beyond. I mean, I don't know what to say. I really don't. I apologize, but again, I didn't hear what was on the radio.
And I can respect that. I can understand that because Rocky didn't hear it either. So whoever must have been yelling pretty damn loud to not be heard.
I was right behind him. So he's yelling pretty loud. My radio's on 30-40%.
And I can understand that, but I mean, even you know the consequences of running inside. And we only had 3 units.
The consequences were already made when we detained him with 3 units on their property. We can. I'll just get thrown under the bus for that one though, and that's facts. It is what it is, quite frankly. And I feel like every situation that we get in, it's somehow my decision that backfires it. There's no victim blaming. These are facts of situations that take place, and they're all leading back to my decision that I made. That situation would not have happened if we detained that individual out on their property. I'm just getting the crossfire on it because I ran inside. Any other logical cop, there's no issue. Any logical cop would have done the same thing. I've seen you do it many times. What do you mean?
Black and white, Tinker. You're keeping it so black and white.
I'm not doing it black and white. Okay, the recovery for me when I was inside CG Court, Croc went in there solo. Are you kidding me?
He had
Chief of
backup.
police.
Okay.
And he went
And we
undercover.
had
He had the
eight
chief of
units.
police. Okay.
He had people on standby. That's the difference.
That's the
right?
thing. We
If
had
we
units.
had people, we had 3 units. It was you, me, and Rocky. Nobody else was around. The
Well,
second he
shit. We
ran in,
probably
should
shouldn't have been.
stopped.
We probably shouldn't have detained the
Followed
guy
him.
then. I'll be honest. We shouldn't even been there to begin with 3
Talk over me
units.
one more time, Tinker. I beg you. Because right now I'm trying to find a reason not to do what I want to do. Out of respect.
I hate conflict, RP.
What should have happened is the second he ran inside, we held back and called for units. Like I said, I can own the decision to try and detain him on the sidewalk. That's on me.
No, I don't, decent. I really don't.
But everybody in this department, even the new people, know not to go inside immediately. Especially you. And you can't say that you don't.
No,
So you can make it as black and white as you want to be on paper. Yeah, sure, it sounds nice.
I would have done the
but
same
You're
thing.
not factoring in CG.
I would have done the same thing.
You're not factoring in the fact that you know CG. Self-proclaimed, by the way. You say that all the time.
No, I think you know that by them doing what they're doing and keep blaming everything on me. I'm pretty sure you know that without me
And I
self-proclaiming.
have held back.
Well, that's not true.
Held back.
This
Anybody
what?
else would have fired you from their department for what you did.
For what? Running in there? You're going to fire me for doing
No.
my job.
I'm talking about the hellfire that you rained on this department for teabagging. Anybody else would have fired you for that, but I didn't. I opted for something different to try and teach you a lesson.
They would have fired me
Because
for what I
had-
did.
Yes, they would have. In fact, they should have.
People have done worse things to me and they're not fired. Why would I get fired for that? I'm confused. They would have fired me for teabagging K.
Yes. Crockwood.
He literally banned you from LSPD.
Yeah, it was a bit. It wasn't that serious.
I'd have fired him for it.
That's Elaine.
You know, we
Thank
can
you.
only take so many bits, Tanker. Like, we get it. Like, trust me, we fucking get it. Sometimes it just ain't a bit, and you call it one.
That's not true. And don't push
I'm
false
out of-
narratives. Yeah,
It's not a false
respectfully, sir, with the brain cell comment you made towards me and the comments that you're saying, I highly disagree with you. Not everything is a bit. And I lock in. I've done a lot for this department.
You have
A lot
and
more
that is
than the
only
teabagging.
reason that I did not fire you for the teabagging.
Yeah, I know,
because
but-
I still saw some potential within you.
Okay, just to be fair, like I've done so much, made everybody go up north. There's so much shit happening when I transferred up here and made things happen here. I worked my ass off.
No one's saying that you didn't, Tinker. I literally just told you the reason you weren't fired was because of what you did for this department. Or did that not fall on your ears because you're so defensive right now?
No,
Just
I heard
deflected
it,
right
and I'm
off.
not being defensive. I'm
You are.
standing for myself. I'm standing for myself against whatever this is. And if you guys don't want me in your department, like, why am I even here? Like, if you guys can do everything without me being here, respectfully, then I don't want to be here. I'm always in this office. I'm always dealing with things. You always...
Why are you in
This is
this office
third.
every other day, Tanker?
What are you talking about, sir?
I feel like I have to have a conversation with you every day. Talk you down. Talk you off a mountain.
Talk me down and off a mountain.
I mean,
You don't
damn,
gotta do that.
A couple days ago, you told me you wanted to get the fuck out of here.
And I meant it. And I still do. Congratulations. Yeah, you talked to me like you should with every one of your employees. How many people have you had to talk to? It's not just me.
Everyone.
I have the right to speak my mind and speak to my superiors about what I'm going through or what I'm feeling or how I'm feeling about this and that. That doesn't mean I'm
So you
being
don't wanna be here.
disrespectful.
Are we just wasting our time? Tommy Tinker, you're fucking fired. Get a tribunal.
Hey, thanks, Forte.
Thank God. Do people a favor.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Cal. That's why you got kicked out of Chang Gang. God, Forte, man. They let Forte fire me? Jesus.
Tanker, I need your things.
Yeah, I'm getting it. I don't want a fucking tribunal.
Tanker, I need your items.
Yeah, I'm over here in the changing room. Come get it. Yeah, I bet you enjoyed that. Thanks for the text, Lane. Hello?
Don't go running just yet.
Hey,
Hey, let me call you back.
search you.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand it to you guys.
Give it to the lieutenant.
Don't talk to me. Long time coming, huh? This fucking department, bro. I can't give this to you. It's the vest.
Just put it on the ground.
All right.
I'll take care of it.
No, I'm handing you stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Are you searching me while I'm doing it? Do you think I'm gonna hold on to stuff?
I just have to make sure, man.
Worked here for like how many years? I'm getting fired over this. It's just beyond me. There you go. There's that. Here's the. Are you in my backpack?
Yeah, you got a couple more.
I can't give this to you. PD lockpick. Hold on. I can't place this. There you go. Got there.
Okay. I think that should be everything.
Yeah. Oh, no. Hold on. Got these cartridges. There you go. Trauma kit. You want these painkillers?
What's that?
These painkillers?
Yeah.
All right. And the shotgun ammo.
You good? You ain't got nothing else on you.
All right. I'm gonna go change real quick, if that's all right. They're finding reasons to fire me, dude.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. You stand on fucking business. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Why do you hate me, Lane?
What are you talking about?
You hate me, bro.
What do you
You
mean?
texted me stand on business.
And you did. And you feel good about yourself, don't you?
Yeah, but I didn't make the call. They were gonna shoot us anyway. They're trying to push blame. They're just, dude. Like,
I
bro.
know exactly. I know exactly what happened.
Why are they blaming me then? Why didn't you say something?
Because this ain't my department.
Isn't that crazy though? Like you
gotta
agree?
see it's your
Like just
tribunal,
between,
brother.
I'm not doing a tribunal, bro.
Oh, you're not? You done?
Dude, I'm just so over this bullshit. You know what? This reminds me of my past, and I mean that, dude. Like, you know, like this reminded me, like, dude, like, I did not make the call. I didn't find him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't find them.
Hello.
No, I'll do a tribunal. Let me know when it is, please.
What? Yeah.
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah. Let me get some.
Hey, how are you?
Shit all over the floor. Clean this shit up.
No, I'm not going to. Yo, the one and only. Thank you for the resub, man. The tier 1. Yeah, BCSO fire Tinker. It doesn't help that Lane said stand on business, though.